woman had our back. She always put us on the map. She nurtured us from a babe. She's our first teacher, look at that.
I'm feeling great, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm feeling good.
Go and get your bread up while you feeling down. Go ahead and put your head up while you fed up, while you stressed out. Yeah, I know you really messed up, but go and look around while you pressed up. Know you blessed up. Go ahead and fill your cup up with some lemonade. Cause when life gives you lemon, you block it like Russell Simmons. And just know that your life made with a clear shade. Cause I'm
feeling good, feeling good, I'm feeling good, feeling good, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, feeling good, I'm feeling good, feeling good, feeling good, feeling good, feeling good. Feeling good.
Alright, what's good, black people? First and foremost, if you're a first time viewer of my content of this video, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to get a bit controversial today. Hopefully this video will be able to stay up due to the title as you see below. Basically somebody asked me in my DMs, because I've been talking about LGBT not continuously, but I talked about it, and I said that the creators and the people who gave the platform to LGBT or to these particular people who are sexually confused, I said that white pedophiles created these particular industries, okay? And a lot of people, they were asking, well, you know, they don't agree or they can't see mentally a homosexual being just as bad or mentally out of it as a pedophile. That's what some people would say. Due to the fact that most people, when they think of a pedophile, they think of a predator, right? When they think of a pedophile, they think of somebody who preys on kids, right? They prey on kids, and they try to do everything that they can to force themselves upon these particular kids, right? But let me give you a more diverse outlook on the perception of what a pedophile or a pedosexual is. And this is not, you know, unfortunately I have to say this, but don't take it the wrong way. Don't take it as if I'm trying to defend pedophiles. I don't even know how people could get that from this video, but don't take it that way. Anyways, when we're looking at homosexuals and pedophiles, we have to understand that homosexuality is the child of pedophilia. Out of pedophilia came homosexuality. And a lot of people within LGBT, a lot of people who classify as LGBT, they don't want to admit to this. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention that most of these kids, at least 90% of the people who identify as LGBT, has experienced some form of sexual abuse or assault or trauma, okay? And so then they automatically, within, because of this trauma, you know, they grow up to believe that they was born this way due to a particular media platform that gave them this particular seed, this propagated information that they were born this way, and you know, you could be happy, this, that, and the third, right? And so then they start to wave this LGBT flag, this rainbow flag, which was created by a pedophile, a drag queen as well. So when you look at the platform of LGBT, if you classify as LGBT, then you classify under a platform that was created by pedophiles, right? So when we look at that basis, when we look at people like Harry Hay, Alfred Kinsey, Lester Crowley, Hugh Hefner, Gilbert Baker, Henry Milk, so on and so forth, and you look at the people who lead these platforms today, what's being promoted in this society, you know, you see cross-dressing, all this, that, and the third. on social media, on TV, you see that the government is giving the LGBT community reparations and all these laws and this, that, and the third, and you can't you can't insult them, or you can't strategically I guess like criticize them, or whatever the case may be, right? So people will say that you can't compare somebody who who has sexual consent with another person of the same sex, comparing it to a man or a woman or a person who prays on little kids and strives to actually want to have sexual interactions with these particular kids. What they do not realize is two things. One, and again, like I said before, don't take this the wrong way, but when you look at pedophilia, right, what's mainstreamed concerning pedophilia is men, women who are predating or who are preying on little kids, right? Rape, sexual assault, so on and so forth, right? Pedophilia like that. What isn't being talked about, or what's not being reflected when concerning people who push this narrative of pedosexuality, whatever the case is that they're looking at it as a form of sexuality. They are saying that they was born, quote unquote, with a sexual desire for people who are half their age, right? No more than a homosexual who is saying that they was born a particular way to have intimacy with somebody of the same sex. That's what they are saying, right? And so pedophiles might even think that it's wrong for you to prey on little kids. They might think that it's wrong for you to be a rapist or a abuser, right? So what they would do as quote-unquote pedosexuals, and I'm just giving you the narrative of what they say, is that they believe that just how the homosexuals say that, oh, homosexuality is outdated, or homosexuality shouldn't be looked at bad in this society. Now you have pedophiles who are rising up saying that, you know what, pedophilia is outdated. Pedophilia and these age consents, that's outdated. And it's getting to that point, unfortunately. So you'll have pedophiles who will say that I'm having consensual intimacy with somebody who is half my age. And it's the same thing with homosexuals, because two people who are sexually confused, now they come together and all of a sudden it's right in this society, right? So the question is that was really given to me was, what is worse, right? And most people would say that the pedophile is worse because people just can't fathom, they would really say you have to be out of your mind for you to have a sexual attraction for a little person, a little boy or little girl, right? But nobody sees that same, they don't have the same peripheral, the same view when it comes to men with men or women with women. You see what I'm saying? So they don't have a problem internally with a woman putting a strap on or eating somebody out. They don't have a problem with a man sticking his penis up another man's anus. They don't have a problem with these particular things, but they just can't fathom. They just can't imagine, a little girl, a little boy, having intimacy with an older man or an older woman, right? You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, if you're asking me, I see them both as the same. A pedophile is no better than a homosexual, right? If we're dealing with the basis of pedophilia being a quote-unquote sexuality, where they have some sexual fetish or some sexual desire or attraction for people who are half their age, it's the same thing that they did with homosexuality and what you see now, where they have condoned, they have normalized mental illness, they have normalized sexual confusion, where a man can be with another man, or a woman can be with another woman, or a man can dress up like a woman and a woman can dress up like a man. They have normalized this to the point where if you use the incorrect terminologies for these particular people who play dress up, then all of a sudden you're transphobic, you're homophobic, you're disgusting, you're a bigot, you're a misogynist, and all this, that, and the third. That these labels that they try to give you, you know, whether you're a phobe or an ist, whatever the case is, these are the particular labels that they will put on you if you do not abide by what is being pushed in this society. So, in conclusion, if you're asking me personally how I feel about quote-unquote pedophilia versus homosexuality, or which one is worse, I would not say which one is worse. I wouldn't put one over the other, because both of these particular quote-unquote sexuality, excuse me, let me say it again, both of these sexualities are perverted. Both of these sexualities are abnormal to nature itself. For a man or a woman to have some sort of sexual attraction for little kids, and then for a man to feel like he was made to have intimacy with another man, or for a man to feel like he was born in the wrong body, that doesn't make sense to me, because I don't understand how you as a man can feel like you were born in the wrong body. I don't even know how you could solve that issue, because it doesn't matter what you do to your body. You're not going to be, you know, you're not going to leave this body until you die. You know, same thing for the woman. I don't understand how you dressing up as a man and, you know, getting the hormones, you know, and your voice changed and all this, that, and the third, getting rid of your titties and your hips and this, that, and to look like a man, you know, all this stuff worked on you. You know, I don't understand how you could psychologically think that that's sane. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they're pushing in the society. So I wouldn't put one over the other. I would say a pedophile is just as bad as a homosexual. And people, you know, they're still gonna make the argument, you know, you can't say that, you know, predating on prey on little kids is not as bad as somebody who's having sex. I've heard the argument before, you know. And if you still don't understand what I'm trying to say, you know, just keep rehearing, go back, keep rehearing what I'm saying, right? But in conclusion, you know, considering the facts that LGBT was created by white pedophiles, you know, the whole platform concerning gay liberation, the whole platform concerning homosexuality, the whole platform concerning LGBT within the society was pushed and propagated and promoted and advertised and created itself, established by pedophiles. You cannot disassociate homosexuality or LGBT from pedophilia if pedophiles created LGBT, if pedophiles created the flag of homosexuality and the very perceptions of homosexuality itself. But that's all the time that I have for today. Until next time, I am Tyrone. Hopefully this answered your question for the person who asked me this. Until next time, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment below about how you feel about what I had to say. If you like what I had to say, if you didn't like what I had to say, let me know in the comment section below. Support my clothing line business. The link to that will be in the description box below. I think that's it. Until next time, I am Tyrone, and I am out.
Improvement, keep your building keen. Prayed and meditated, flipped and elevated, escalated, old plans, this premeditated. No execution if you miss his mercy. Who give you water when they see you thirsty? Feed a cat and it just might return. Feed a dragon and you might get burned. Snakes fly, you fall, it's only talk while you call. Iron dogs dropping game for a higher cause. In hindsight, I know why you lost. A higher cost quality, let your light evolve while you starve. Yeah.